Welcome back to the stone house. Just uploaded the lattice video and now I need to make a new video. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna attempt to masonry in some stone columns here. I've never really done anything like this before. I've done dry stack stone walls. They don't turn out very good usually. I think this is going to be a little challenging. If it looks real bad, then I'll have to just take it down. I'll probably be able to figure it out. This is going to take forever. I feel like maybe I'll get faster at it. I think that's usually the case. I get faster at things. I feel like I can only do like one row at a time. This is 4 rows, technically 4 rows. So I gotta go at least another 4, 8, maybe another 9 to 10 rows. I mean, if I could get some thicker stone in there, then like it would go faster. Oh, and if you're wondering too, I'm putting galvanized nails into this piece of wood, and then I'm mortaring around them. That's gonna really help hold this pillar on this piece of wood from pulling away. You wouldn't have to do that if I was going all the way around the pillar. I feel like then you're mortaring all the way around and it wouldn't be able to go anywhere, but because I'm only doing 3 sides, I thought it was smart just to nail in some galvanized nails. These are used. I think I collected these when I demoed this deck, and that will certainly help hold this all on there.
Young man, not much younger than I. Don't you know that you got your whole life to be worried about all the things that are bringing you down? You fall in love, will you get the girl? You've been dreaming up ways that you'll save the world from past mistakes of the human.
I can work in the shade now.
You got time. Everybody says it passes you by, but don't go thinking that's how it has to be.
Right, so this week's episode was kindly sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring and creative classes for anyone who loves learning. Invest in yourself and your personal growth. Have a specific skill that you're trying to learn? Well, Skillshare is the perfect place to start. Sarah and we have never tried Skillshare before the sponsorship stuff, but once we've tried it, we really have found that the Skillshare classes are a lot more focused and, I guess, detailed, right? And because we homeschool, it's like the perfect addition to homeschooling, because it gives mommy a break, right? Gives Sarah like 45 minutes or 30 minutes while Lily might be taking a class, or Jace or something like that. The second thing I really like about Skillshare when it comes to homeschooling, I guess, is it kind of breaks up the day a little bit for the kids, because it's a lot of book work, and it really kind of opens them up to a little bit more of like the computer side of the world.
The course that I've taken this time is Character Illustrations, Drawing, Faces, Figures, and Clothing by Gabriel Piccolo.
It is about drawing one expression, one of the basic expressions, let's say, and then draw the extreme version of that expression.
I'm going to show you some of the drawings I made by taking the class by Gabriel. The class challenge was to draw an ultra with the bows and the arrows, stuff like that. And using that skill, I drew a couple more. I wanted to make different concept arts, so I turned gems into human form. The topaz, the ruby, the opal, the lapis lazuli, the emerald, and the diamond. I also made them with the different seasons, for spring, summer, fall, and winter. Thank you so much, Skillshare, for sponsoring our channel. The next classes I'm really excited to take are about the ukulele, because I'm starting to learn to play it. There are lots of options of classes to take on Skillshare. If you would like to try Skillshare, the first 1,000 of our viewers to sign up through our link in the description will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare, so you can start exploring your creativity today. Now, back to this week's episode.
I started another window. I haven't done any this summer. We were doing other things, I guess. So far I've gotten 3 of the 4 sides off with this. It's like a new kind of glaze. It's not the linseed oil glazing. So it's really, really stuck onto the wood. It just kind of powders off. So it's a very, very long process. And I only have just that little bit left. And the funny thing is, this window rattled a lot. All the time. And I've only found 2 glazing points on the whole thing. Which I guess would lead me to think why it was rattling. And so I'm trying very hard not to break this glass, because it's the, old wavy glass. It looks really cool in the sun. But it's extremely difficult and fragile. Okay, so that's gonna come out. Oh! Why? It was totally out. That is so frustrating. I just took so much time to such careful degree to not break this. And the second you pick it up, it broke.
I'm gonna have to buy a new window, I guess.
Oh my goodness. To say I'm disappointed is an understatement. But it is what it is. We have other pieces of glass, but these windows are very large, so we'll just have to buy a new piece of glass for this window. Okay, don't touch that. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Daddy.
I finally found some eyes that see me from the inside. Nothing left to hide, not even from myself.
This week's video is a bunch of unfinished stuff. And now that I say this out loud, this isn't going to be any more finished. But this is the thing. It's been raining like every weekend, or it's been just blistering hot, which I really can't go in the sun when I'm on the antibiotics that I'm on, because apparently you can get like second degree burns or something. I don't know. So I got like a half finished pillar out there. Sarah like started working on the window. That became a little bit bigger project than what we anticipated. You broke the window. Oh, was it Jace that broke the window?
Hit the sledgehammer.
You hit it with a sledgehammer? Well. So I feel like the video is just like a bunch of unfinished, not very exciting stuff. So we've decided to make this week's video better. Lily actually wanted to do it. That was a joke. We're gonna demo this interior wall of the other side of the house.
We're gonna probably try to keep the shelf.
We are gonna keep the shelf. So I'm seeing like a couple things that might be a little tricky, but not too bad. There's one outlet. There's the thermostat, which really we can disconnect because we're not gonna be heating this side of the house.
No.
We want to save the shelf. Is there anything on the other side? Let's see. Oh, there's a laying down outlet. Not too bad. I'm going to probably demo a little bit of that ceiling too, because I kind of want to see what's going on. There's clearly... Did your head just hit that?
No, on my hand.
Oh, your hand. Sorry. I thought your head did. There's something definitely going on with the ceiling up here.
Duct tape.
Duct tape is probably not the best way to do that. We never really came over here that much when it was an apartment. And I noticed one time there was a small crack, and then I never really looked at it again. And now it seems like a bigger crack. So I'm thinking like the toilet and or the tub, something is leaking. First thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna take the shutter things off. Because we don't want those to get demoed. I got you the left-handed screwdriver too. Because you're lefty.
Cool.
Cool.
Can't see what you're doing because it's so dark.
I know, I was like gonna turn a light on.
It's implied that you are using a
Now you
screwdriver.
can see.
Man, I keep hitting my head on this thing. Ellie Bells, why are we saving these shutters? Do you know why?
No.
You don't know why
I
we're...
like them.
Because I like them. Yeah, because they're cool.
Cool because they open and close.
Because why?
They open and close.
They open and close, yeah.
Free me from the prison that
Whenever you guys are ready.
This is a huge hole!
You don't have to show me what a fool I've been. Walk a mile in my shoes, and I'll start listening. Are we starting over? Are we tearing down these walls that we've built so tall?
We're just doing some demo here, and I knew that this little spot here was always a chaseway. I figured there'd be a plumbing line here because the toilet is like right there, and the tub is right up in there. Just made sense, but what I didn't expect to see was a 4-inch copper pipe. That is insane. I guess that's just what they used back in the 40s. And it's so cool.
Those younger days, those younger
Floor adjuster from. Can you see it? Make sure maybe go outside. You'll have better light.
I'll go do that then. It's interesting.
This thick copper goes straight up, so I'm thinking that's a vent for the plumbing, which is amazing that it has that, but it's all copper. And then this all goes off, and then it goes all the way down to like that 1 1/4 or 1 1/2 inch to the bathtub. And then it comes way over here, which would probably go to the sink. So it's all that big, thick copper.
Wow, cool.
If it was a load-bearing wall and it collapsed because I took out 3 or 2 2x4s, that's a pretty bad wall. Whatever that it looks.
Whoa! Big kitchen! Huge! Wow! Amazing! Definitely got a lot done on the first day of demoing.
Think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get this far on your first day of demoing?
Well, probably not. I don't know. I don't remember. Isn't that weird? I don't remember a lot of that demo for the other side of the house now.
With a heart of gold, I can give it all to you. With a heart of gold, I can buy the world for you. But for now, I am just flesh and blood, that's true. With my heart of gold, my love is rich for you.
Okay, so I hope that made the video a little more exciting. I think it did. The copper pipe is by far the find of the whole demo. That goes like 10 foot, and then it goes actually out the ceiling, or out the roof, I should say. I always thought it was PVC. I always thought that was a PVC air vent, but that is copper. You know, down here and goes, you know, through the floor, so it could be another 10 or 15 feet of it there. I don't know.
You gonna sell it?
Well, yeah, you can bring it and scrap it. I got a whole bunch of other copper that I can scrap. And all this copper, there's a whole bunch of, I mean, that might be $500 or $600. That would be amazing.
Can't tell I'm smiling.
One thing I wanted to see was the stone, so maybe tomorrow we can demo all that. But that's going to do it for this week's video. Thanks again to Skillshare for sponsoring this week's video. And I guess we'll just see you next time we turn the camera on. Bye, everybody.
Bye.